Tomorrow, Fold will become the first Bitcoin-only financial services company to go public on NASDAQ. Huge stuff right here. But welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP community. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Cannot thank you guys enough for all your support. Looking across the board right now, the last 24 hours have been, a complete sea of red, as you can see across the market. We're going to obviously touch base on that. XRP down 4% over the last 24 hours. Last 1 hour has seen a little bit of a jump for the market, but in a grand scheme of things, we have seen quite a sharp drop once again. Price of XRP, $2.56, down 4% in USD, down 2.6% in Bitcoin compared with the market cap at $148.2 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about $4.6 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at this, guys. 1 day ago, I asked you guys, the community members, as to what you think. And I asked, when do you think the market top will be? And I said Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 of 2025. 1,400 votes have come in. And as of now, out of these 1,400 votes, 40% thinking Q4 of this year is going to be the top of the market, somewhere in Q4. But also, a lot of people in the comments are saying, hey, you know what? The market has already seen the top. There we have it. So, some people are already thinking, the bull market is over. And now, I want to talk a little bit more on that. What we want to really understand is the historical price pattern. After the halving year, you do tend to see another 7 to 12 months of upside. And right now we are in that specific time frame. So I still don't think the market is over just yet, but we could be entering some bearish moves in the upcoming, days. And, obviously when we pull out the charts, we'll take a look at that. But, most importantly, take a look at this. FTX begins repayments to verified customers today, starting with small claims under $50,000. So, FTX creditors under 50K are already starting to get paid, and that is, of course, nice to see. And again, putting more, sell pressure towards some of these assets, that these people are, getting paid back. And of course, that could cause a sell pressure, because, prices have gone up quite substantially from the time, FTX collapsed. So, of course, these are some factors we need to keep in mind. But a huge day for XRP once again. The SEC has acknowledged a filing for Bitwise Spot XRP ETF. Yes, guys, you've heard that correct. You can see, the SEC just acknowledged the CBOE and the Bitwise Invest XRP ETF filings. We're starting to see things really moving. And of course, they have also ruled XRP not a security, which again is huge. And things that, were a problem back in the day, are starting to, not be a problem as of now, which of course has gotten a lot of people, a lot of speculators, excited about, what's to come. And speaking about what's to come, people are just completely now only focused on the price of the market and not looking at the major developments. As far as the major developments go for the crypto industry, you're starting to see things get bigger and bigger. We're hearing bigger announcements day by day. And, especially, the Bitcoin reserve right now still is up in the air. But, based off of the things that are moving right now, that could really be something not far away. I think we're in such a revolutionary time right now that, people are only focused on the short term rather than focusing on the bigger picture. Of course, you could see choppy levels, but you want to be taking a look at where is this industry really going in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. That's where you want to be looking at. If you're here just trying to make a quick buck overnight and stuff, then that's for you, right? Of course, that's, we all respect that. We should be respecting that. But, I think people should be looking, especially if you've done your due diligence research and have invested where you can afford to lose, then, you should be looking for the long haul. Really understand that, this, industry is now finally starting to get to the big masses, where banks are stepping into the game, where, governments are showing interest, institutional interest at record highs, outpacing even, the supply. Which we're seeing the hints of, and a lot of people don't focus on that. A lot of people just focus on the short term, where's the price going, this, that. And as we know, when regulation comes in, which is coming at a full force, you're going to see projects that actually have utility that are going to be here to stay. And you can see this for yourself. UK-based Standard Chartered will support China Asset Management launch of the first tokenized retail money market fund in Asia. You can see that's huge by the end of February, actually. So Smoke said, Standard Chartered with ACT as the digital asset service provider for the first tokenized retail money fund, set to launch by the end of this month. Here we have it. We're talking about tokenization for quite some time, how tokenization is going to revolutionize the way, finance is done. And with XRP Ledger, it's literally a one-stop shop. And, I think maybe we're not hearing a lot of big announcements coming in as of now, with the big corporations that are actually tokenizing their assets, or, big asset managers like BlackRock, Fidelity, that are still kind of hesitant to even file for an ETF, let alone, tokenize assets on the XRP Ledger, because, there is still this pending lawsuit. But, based off of the developments that we're seeing right now, you can really see which direction we're really going in. And, people are, not realizing this, but I don't want you guys to forget that. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price. As far as dominance is concerned here, guys, let's take a look at the hourly for the dominance itself. So if you're looking at the dominance index here, you can see the dominance index has, plummeted a little bit. But with that said, since last night, we have spiked up to 61.5%. There we have it. What have I been saying every single day to you guys? As dominance was pulling down, I was saying, guys, let's not get too excited, because dominance is still quite high. And, in the grand scheme of things can get, moving quite fast. And here we have it. And guess what Bitcoin did? Bitcoin finally made up its mind what it wanted to do. Let me just kind of zoom in for you guys. So, Bitcoin obviously decided what it wants to do. Bitcoin went to the likes of $93,300, still remaining within the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. But with that said, we're getting closer and closer to the 92.6K support. And as of now, it's looking like, that could still be a possibility. And, dominance moving up the way it has, and, the broader market seeing a retracement like it has, should not, and I repeat, should not be a surprise to any one of you guys right now. But looking at XRP, let's really understand what's happening with XRP right now, because it has done something very interesting. So, of course, we made our way up to the $2.82 a few days back, and have seen a retracement of about 13% since then. But look what's happening with the with the price of XRP. XRP has bounced up. So, we made our way down to $2.46 to be exact. And since then, we did see a jump of about 4.3%. But look at this, guys. Remember, I've been speaking to you guys about the red zone, the 23.6, like thousands of times. And here we got the rejection. We touched it right at the neckline, and we got rejected. Let me actually give it a refresh live. I don't know why the highlighter is not loading. XRP. There we have it. So look at this. We touched right on the neckline, two different retests, both got rejected. Should tell you the importance of this key resistance. But with that said, right now, it's not looking as bad in a grand scheme of things still. People are very quick to, jump and come and talk, negative about a price of an asset. We're in a bear market. People say, the top's already in, and, the things are looking bearish. But you cannot neglect that XRP is still literally sitting in its all-time high territory. And, we haven't consolidated like this even in the 2018 top. Market just tumbled down quite fast if I were to show you guys. And right now we're still hovering and trying to get back into 23.6. And that should tell you a lot. You can see this for yourself. We did not last too long around this range back in 2018, which was 7 years ago. And this time we're accumulating within this range. I still do believe we have more upside. At the end of the day, I don't have a magic ball. No one can time the top of the market. But based off of what we're hearing right now, I still don't think, market top is in just yet. And I'm specifically talking about institutional demand, as well as, all the bullish things that we're hearing. On top of that, historic price patterns. If you kind of take the historic price patterns, historically, sometime quarter four should be the top, but a lot of analysts are saying, as a lot of people think that quarter four is going to be the top, it might happen earlier, possibly. Maybe big, and when we talk about top, Bitcoin could hit our top, and then we could actually see altcoin market still, moving. But altcoin market, we need to focus on the dominance. It's nowhere near where you need to see the dominance sitting at. So there's a lot of factors that you need to consider in terms of, altcoin. We need to see the dominance dropping. It's simple as that, and we're still quite high. So, we shouldn't really be talking about an altcoin season, but XRP is still doing really good despite not us seeing dominance pulling down, and that's something that I don't want you guys to forget. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.